YouTube finally just passed the account. Um, the same NAS, well, the same US30 setup was able to finally pass the account for 2 to 1. Um, had a slow start with the phase 2, and I didn't even realize. I think I took about 4 trades in total, which was surprising because I usually pass my phase 2 within 1 or 2 trades. I took 4 setups, but that's because the first one was a goal that ended up coming out as a loss. The second one, I entered a trade, but I came out of it. That was Tuesday. I came out of it because I just wasn't interested in the trade, because it wasn't also my session, so I came out of it. And then this trade yesterday, this US30 trade yesterday, it actually played out. It actually ended up playing out. So this was my entry here. I tried to catch a 2 to 1 off of it, but ended up closing out of, I think, around these areas here yesterday. Somewhere around there yesterday. I think I closed out in. Not even a 1 to 1. So I had to make back the loss. I had to try to make back the loss that I got on gold. This wasn't able to cover the loss. And then this one here, it was another trade earlier also. I think it was this sell. But this sell, because I only could have risked a certain amount, I couldn't even put how much I needed to make off of it. That was the messed up part about that. So if you understand prop firm, they give you a daily limit each day. And the daily limit that I got on the gold, it was up for the next day as well. So I couldn't even enter a bigger lot size to risk that much. So I couldn't even get much off that. So this almost put me back at break even. And then so I was down about $100 more to get back at break even. Then I saw this setup this morning. So when I woke up and did my analysis at 7, I didn't really see anything with any traders yet. And I had this area that I saw was broken last night, but then it came back up. And I was looking at these areas here this morning. So with these areas this morning, I was like, okay, I want to see what price can do within those areas. Price made a consolidation. Price broke out of it at around 8:30 during news. So when I see price didn't have anything at that moment, I went back sleep. I went sleep, woke up around 8:30 or somewhere around there, and I saw price made this big aggressive push for PPI news that came back to these areas of resistance. I was like, okay, I wonder what price can do afterwards. And price continued rallying up. So I went back to sleep around this time again. When I woke up, it was around 9:32, 9:33, somewhere around there. And I saw the New York opening came with this big bearish candle. I think, okay. Saw demand at these areas because price actually broke this structure here. And it broke these areas as well. And it broke these areas even before the 9:30. So that was a good confirmation as well. I also noticed price didn't target back to these areas that it did yesterday after the CPI news, and also price have yet to target back to these areas that it made that last week Friday after that big push. The same big push sell candle price didn't fill these either. So I noticed NAS filled it already, SPX filled it as well already. So I'm anticipating for US30 to actually fill those areas back again. Now, with that being said, this needs to be filled and the other one needs to be filled. Saw demand set up here, and this was not my entry because obviously it didn't break 13 EMA. When I saw this candle came on, almost broke the 13, and this candle started to sell, I'm looking, I'm like, if I can get a target right now to get back to these areas just to fill that and not try to carry it higher for the day, I might be up to something. So what I did was I just saw the candle start selling out, and I just entered whilst the candle was just selling. While the candle was selling, I just entered for the buy. This is the only time I did not wait for the main confirmation of the 13 EMA. Wait for the buy. I just continued to enter here, and I had my stop loss below the CM demand area. So you notice all these wicks right here. I'm not looking for price to get back to these areas because price really grabbed liquidity from those areas. Price consolidated, pushed up, pushed down, back to these areas here. Almost tapped it, but came back to these areas. So I'm not looking for price to get back down here anymore. So that was my thought process on this trade. So I entered, had stops below this, and targeting back to these highs here. I'll mark this up right now. Targeting back to these highs right now. Now, this trade really tests my patience. Like, really tests my patience. Because if you guys can look at this, it started to move up aggressively here. And I was waiting for it to break these highs. So once price got to break these highs and close above it, I'm like, okay, that's a winning trade. I'm good. Price came, rejected, started to sell. Now like, okay, I started to think because I'm already up almost all. I'm already up on 1-to-1. So I'm thinking if I should move my stop loss and break even or not. And price finally started to rally back up again. I was like, okay, I think I'll move my stop loss and break even now, and I move it at break even. And one mind, I'm telling you, one mind told me, maybe so just move the stop loss from break even, and just put it back to where you initially had your stop loss, because price might try to reverse back once more. And I just like, okay, I just move it, and luckily I did move it because price actually ended up coming back, had me in a few drawdown right now, and then started to rally back up. That's why I had the area here, because I'm like, I don't want price to break and close within this area with a candle. I don't want price to break and close. And the structure on this was this pullback, this push up, this pullback. All of this is just noise right now because it never made a new high. But you still could put this back here as an equal high. This low was still higher than this low, so that was a good confirmation. And then it just rallied up. But this really tested my patience. Like, this really tested my patience. Was in this from around 9:40 something all the way until 2 o'clock. Literally 2 o'clock I was out of the trade. And it tested my patience. It really did. Because even when it broke this area, I was like, okay, it should continue buying up some more. Started to buy, and then this candle just came out of nowhere. This red candle came out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, like, what's going on with this market? Tell the wife, I had to start telling me, like, Macy, you know what the market does. Like, what's going on? I'm like, wait, Nas already took off. From this morning, Nas then took off. The same sell that happened on New York opening, Nas already took off and surpassed that. SPX already took off and surpassed that. So I'm like, why the trade that I decided to get in hasn't taken off as yet? But I kept the faith and just waited, and boom, price finally decided to gain momentum on the upside. Took this area out and then went right there, and now it's trying to target back to these areas here. Now, is it going to do it today? I'm not sure, but that was a trade to remember. And yeah, I was able to pass the challenge. This was the email that was received. You have successfully completed the evaluation training objectives for phase 1 and 2. So the account is under automated systematic review to check the trading rules, and the process will take up to 2 working days. So today it'll be reviewed, and tomorrow hopefully I'll be able to sign my contract and everything again to be funded. It took place at 2:07. Yep, 2:07 was able to get that email. But yeah, that was it. Nas, like I say, Nas, I didn't even do anything on Nas. My wife, she caught the Nas setup for a buy this morning, so she made some money off that, and that was that. So yeah, it took me today would be day three of today would be the third trading day of me trading the funded account. So I only traded for 3 days. So the day marks day three for me to be on that account, and I've passed it. And I've taken 4 trades as well to pass that account. So yeah, still not too sharp, still not too shabby. I know I usually, like I told the wife, I usually pass my phase two um a few, like within one trade. I usually just pass my phase two. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment what you guys want to see next. But yeah, once again, I'm funded, and that's money to be made right now. So stay tuned for my live trades and my payout requests and stuff. But anyways, you guys stay safe, stay working hard, continue putting in the work. Yeah, I'm out. God love you all.